Hello everybody and welcome to Umber Bay. We're back to Umber Bay and City Skylines. Today we are going to continue filling this area out. As we did fill up the entire residential of one side, we do have a little bit more residential to throw in on this side. And we actually do need the high density. So
citizens are advised to
speaking about that, how long is this supposed to forecast period 14 days? Okay, so it should almost be done, if not be done. Right? So I'm gonna leave it going for a second, see if this stops soon. Meanwhile, we're gonna just put some of this in. So we're gonna put that there, and I will put in the parks here soon because it is all separated for parks, but I've not put any in yet. Can electricity actually reach them? Because they get it through this. Actually, you know what? I gotta do it from the other side because no electricity can actually reach up there. Okay, so a 3 there, a 3 there. Actually, this should be very similar to this. That's right, I'm gonna put a 2 right there. Which, does this mirror it? It does. Okay, so just a 2x4, a 3x3, and a 4x4. So 2x4. 3x3, which side is lacking? Nearest the 2x2. And a 4x4. I'm guessing that is a 4x4 right after? No, that's actually only a 3x3 going through. Okay. So 3x3, 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 and 3x3. And then how does it finish? I love symmetry, so I am going to do this. I'm sorry. It's kind of another one of those things I do. That's why I kind of relate myself to Death the Kid sometimes from Soul Eater. It is an anime. I do watch animes. Animes are not evil for those who think that animes are stupid. Or they're not stupid either.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
They do require a specific crowd, though, that not everybody can watch them. So, and be okay with the stories. Out, inside, then the middle too. Okay. So it's just like any other kind of TV show. Like, if a person's not into the space opera stuff, then they might, or even new space opera, they're probably not going to enjoy Battlestar Galactica. But there's nothing wrong with that because everybody has different tastes, and so therefore should not be looked down upon unless just they're closed-minded in general. Then you can look down on people. Closed-mindedness is actually the bane of our world at the moment, but I won't get into that right now. Just 2 big old 4 plots. And then short 3 just lining the edge. Just like that. And then the middle is just, I don't know why it zones that. It auto zones that, and I don't like it. And just like that. Now everything else beyond that is different. So that's the only comparison stuff I'm going to be making. So let's do that corner, and then just start going through with 3x4s. Just like this. It looks like our residential is dying down a little, and we are starting to need a little bit of commercial. Just like that. I'm about to get rid of the forecast station to see if that gets rid of that, because that is actually getting quite irritating at this point. So let's do that. I'm sorry, but you need to go. Just for a moment. And we'll wait for that to disappear, because that's not a severe storm, so I'm not too worried about it. Actually, I kind of want to rezone this. All of it. Nope, you can... No, dang it. Okay. Because it's a little less efficient. I can just have a cut on either side, I believe, and it'll be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. That way I can try to get a little more housing in here. If I could see where I'm clicking. Darn trees. And then that'll be just a 6, which is fine. And that will be the full 8 with a little 3 right there and a 4 in the back. I like that. Now these are semi-symmetrical, so I do want to kind of pre-zone this. A little. So have it go out 4. Have it go out, well, 8 technically. 8. Oh, and that lines up perfectly. Very nice. And just like that, we'll get some bigger parks in there because of that. Because this is the shame shape. It's a shame shape. We can actually zone this exactly the same. So, and across.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
And
citizens are advised to stay
she
indoors.
is still complaining. I was hoping that the first one would kind of get rid of that, but maybe not, I guess. So let's put that in, because that is something we should have. Put it back just right there. Makes people happy. So will all the parks once I put them in. Our population should be rapidly increasing though, and that's the aim, is to try to get it so that we get into the high density as quick as possible. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm thinking maybe a 2 back here, but
Is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
oh god, oh god. Is there anything I could do for this area? Not really, I don't think, other than maybe make another one of these tidal barriers. Last minute preparations. I would kind of like this to bend. Not that much. A little bit more. A little bit less, so not 56. Let's try 50. Oh, that's close. So it's not quite 50. Oh. Okay, so something about the tidal wave causes a lot of the errors, even when it's not hitting yet. So, yeah, let's do 52. There we go. Oh, dear. Oh, yep, there it is. I see it. I see it.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid
Yeah, out there, so our water's
water recedes.
about to drop. I wish it wouldn't, like, turn my camera all upended like that.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Um,
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
It does look like the flood walls have kind of helped. It has slowed immensely right there. Like, immensely. And the water is now being channeled out. It is still moving a little, but it's a lot lighter because of those flood walls, so. Okay, I'm not sure what mod is causing this because it doesn't say. Argument cannot be null because it's an array. Yeah, but look how less the water is. That's actually quite impressive. I think the flood walls actually, or is this tsunami just less? I think the tsunami is just less. That's what it is. It's just a smaller one. Find road tool. What are you doing in the middle of my... Can I move you? Why are you up here? Oh, maybe that's where the... Maybe he made it for the flood walls? So these flood walls should be doing a lot of work here in attempting to prevent... Obviously there's holes, but it should prevent a lot of the water from actually being able to infiltrate too deep. Okay, null exceptions. Yeah, see, it stopped so much of the water from hitting it too hard. Yay! It kind of worked. So how many of our people did we actually get in here? We got 400 over there. The flooded one has 350-ish. Most of the city, I think, is fine, though. Of course, over here hasn't gotten hit yet, though. Now that I see which direction it comes from, this is actually terrifying because I did not have any flood walls. See if we can actually... We're going to cheesy doodle a little. We're going to pause. We're going to put up some flood walls. I'm going to actually, if I can angle my camera right, put a little road like this so that I can get a good angle on the flood wall. That is elevated for some reason. Because it's not creating any zoning. And just that there's flood wall. No, not curved flood wall. That there's flood wall that comes out this way as well. And comes out. I'll fix the electrical in a little bit. Now remember, they are on a hill too. So it's not going to be as terrible as it may seem. And I think one more, just keeping the ideal of having 3. And we'll actually run the electrical around it. Space already... Oh, I was about to say. It's like it's supposed to be connecting up. There should not be space already occupying it.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid
Okay, now let's see. That water level is higher than the flood walls, but because there are 3 of them, it should chop it up as it goes.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
And I think the thunderstorm warning is a little glitched. So, but yeah, our city is actually standing up a lot better this time. So, especially with all these drains and such. So let's see how this tidal wave tries to conquer this wall. It's getting over it, but it's having some troubles. Like, it got pushed up and around on this side. So a little bit of water got over, but these got completely filled. Which makes me think, if I put, rather than another wall, but a canal in between. Because canals can be much deeper. They can hold much more water. Oh, but that's still a lot of water. That is still a lot of water. Yes, yes, I know. I know. Stop it. Stop erroring. Nope, I think the new district over here is just going to get flooded. Yeah, so I need a more effective method. That this caught a lot of water, but it didn't stop the flood necessarily. And since it's all flatland, it's just going to roll over the entire thing, so. And none of our people that live out here have any shelters to go to, so I'm sorry, people. You're all gonna die. That's still a lot of water too. Look at all the cars. Beep beep. Meow. So here's kind of the stupid thing about how the water physics. Over here is dry almost. Like there's almost no water over here. That would not be how a flood would necessarily work.
A tsunami has struck the city.
Yes, I see this. We are losing a lot of people too because I didn't set up any stuff over here. Okay, but this is good to know because we now know that over here this one is not as effective. That maybe a canal rather going through it. A very, very deep canal going through the middle of them. It's kind of weird that it didn't snap. Just right through the middle. And that should soak up a lot of water from the next tidal wave. So, a lot more than that would have. So, but yeah, this entire basin area is flooded. I do need to get water services up here. Stormwater services. Considering that this emptied so fast, I'm considering just having a drain just up here. So, so let's put those in, because we can actually put those in underwater. But where does the water go? It does go around the main street, so maybe we'll put in a lot of the ones on that. I do believe this would be a wide pair. Whoa, that's not lined up anywhere close to correct. Somewhere around right there. Get it in the street a little bit more. Maybe a little more lined up. Yeah, right there. And then we'll have it connect to the pipes. And then we'll get a drain over here, because over here is dry now. Yes, 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 nulls. I'm not sure what's causing that. If anybody knows, I would be happy to hear.
A tsunami has struck the city.
You know what? Let's have a canal one.
Avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Like that. That kind of works. There's kind of a hill right there.
Issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming
I
days.
do need to include
Citizens are
it
advised to
in
stay
the...
indoors.
Oh, it's fine. Looks like most of our houses over here survived. There's just a lot of water on the main road. That is now getting eaten by this drain. Which should actually cause all the flow to go that way, but we'll put in a couple more drains here and there. Another wide pair. Right there. The errors are coming in almost in a specific sequence. And it's only with the floods, so I'm guessing that's something that is vanilla that is having issues. That looks like all the piping we may need. Pull this down the main road. Get these hooked up and running so that that one isn't the only one that's struggling. Let's see if this thing starts outputting. It's at half of its capacity. It doesn't seem to have any... Oh, wow. The wall, or the water came over the wall. A little less now, which means it looks like we're eating up all the water over there. Oh, my recycling facility. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. I do want to put another one. An 8-lane. Just to have a big one like that's right next to the street kind of thing.
A tsunami has struck
Actually, you know what? Let's put two little ones like on the sides. Right there. And right there.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
And just like that. And hopefully those will start draining the water from right here. Really? Okay, no, that water's being created by this drain, so I'm sorry. That's not correct. Because there's water getting created right there. So, okay, exceptions, I get it. Pull this back a little. We'll have one of the old school drains then. Just right there. Connect it. And that should, because I don't want to reflood the city, so. And there we go. Lots and lots of storm water. Is it actually full? No. Then what are these guys complaining about? Or are they full? They are full. It kind of looks like. Okay, I need these to stop flooding, like now. Like now. Oh look, all the water disappearing. It's like getting sucked up so fast now. Yeah, there we go. And this thing is filling up a little. Okay, nulls. I don't know what the nulls are for. It must be the water height, and that's why I'm thinking it must be the, something vanilla that needs fixing. That, because it's talking about an array, and the vanilla water system uses a huge, huge array. So, are these working? I would think that they are. To be fair too, right up against the wall here is like a downhill section. So
a tsunami has struck the city. Take caution
Is it really considering that the tsunami is still around? Okay, I want to be top down for this. Like,
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the
no
coming
anarchy.
days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
I'm so glad that you calmed down for that one. Because, but yeah, it's the same amount of arguments both times. So I'm thinking that that might be more something vanilla. You pipe it up. Start getting rid of that water that's right up against the wall. And I forget what not enough buyers for the products means. Well, it's all dry up here. I just gotta wait for it to dry out down here. Maybe some retention basins? Like you? Sure I can. Thanks to the mod maker. Let's get a top down again. I would not mind having this against the walls as well. Two more. 1, 2. There we go. Now they all should be working. I don't know why they weren't for a second, because I think that's pretty weird. Detention basins doing work now, though. Not all the information is displayed, though. But it is soaking up all that water as quick as it can. This should be the low point right here-ish, I think, right? I can't even see the lines. Yeah, it looks like it, that these two are the lowest points. They are almost full, though. That this should actually be...
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
The water has actually receded in most areas. So...
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Oh.
Citizens are
Go home.
advised to stay indoors.
I'm losing so much money. Go home. Make money. There's so much death. That's another thing I have to do, though, is ensure that I'm paying attention to that and send them home. All the water is up from there. We actually have no money, so let's fast forward this and hope that we start making money here in a second. The grass should be growing back slowly. They have no power because... What was connecting it on this side? Oh, there was another... Gosh, it destroyed that. There's another cemetery. There we go.
A tsunami has struck the city.
I think it's still complaining about... Maybe down there? No?
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Let's check for the parks, see if any of the parks died up here. They didn't. Very nice. So these flood walls were effective for what this section of the city needed. So that's actually very good to see. Not all the buildings are in there, but I do need to put tram in the new section of the city.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning.
I think there might be actually a bug in which oh, actually I did a 4 on that side. Sorry. Sorry. But maybe there's a bug that just the storms stick around even after they're actually done. So, that might be something to look into. Oh, but that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed another tsunami hitting the city. It wasn't actually that bad for me this time. As I did prepare to some degree as quick as I could. But anywho, if you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like, do subscribe to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.